very different. The streets in Tripoli particularly are very different. People woke up this morning to bodies thrown around, dead bodies thrown around near the barracks, near the Bab al-Aziziyya, in front of Bab al-Aziziyya. About 15 dead bodies as a result of shootings that happened the night before. And they were just there. When people came out of their apartment buildings and so on and saw them and started to gather early in the morning, military people came out of the barracks and grabbed the bodies and pulled them in. Life is not normal in Libya. Right? What is happening on the streets today is anything but normal. So the songs and the dancing or the waving of the flag and everybody is happy and having a good time.
Compared with this.
Exactly right. This has happened. What we're looking at is reality. This is what's going on in Libya. People are scared, people are running around, people are getting shot at, people are getting killed. This is what's going on in Libya.
Ibrahim, I wonder if you just stay with me a moment. I'm being told we've got on the phone one of the Libyan diplomats who has resigned, Ali Al-Asawi. I'm sorry, I'm getting this information just as we go on now. Libyan ambassador to India, I should say former ambassador now. Ambassador, why did you quit?
Yeah, I quit because this crime against humanity going on in Libya now against the Libyan civilians, using the massive violence and this massacre in my country.
Are there a lot of your colleagues who feel the same, do you think? Other ambassadors around the world?
Yeah, there is Poland and the ambassador to Arab League and to ambassador to Indonesia and some diplomats in China and in Sweden, some diplomats in Sweden, and there is a lot. And everybody is angry in foreign affairs, or diplomats, or in other sectors. They are very angry of this crime going on by this regime against the Libyans.
I'm interested to know what your feelings were before this happened. You're resigning in protest at the way your people are being treated now. What about before? What about the years of oppression that have been in Libya?
Well, before this violence, there was a room for negotiation, for other activities you can do. You can manage and you can do other activities. You can, but after the bloodshed, you cannot resist and you cannot stay and you cannot bear such a situation.
Do you think up until this point that Libya was making some progress with maybe not reforms, but more acceptance in the world? Did you feel that Libya was doing a bit better before this happened?
Before that, there was some reforms and there was some progress and there was some developments, and you can feel hope. But after this, it's frustration. It's something not acceptable at all.
So what will you...
We pledge the international community to intervene. Our people cannot resist this and cannot defend themselves against airplanes bombing. This needs international intervention to stop this.
So what will you do now? You've resigned your post. Do you go back to Libya?
No, this is too early to say about it. I didn't decide what to do now. Now I'm just concentrating on this development, bad developments in my country, to see what we can do against this.
What do you think you can do? Do you think you can get some concrete steps from...
Well, I feel very frustrated against this. Now it's the role of the international community. It's the role of international organizations. It's the role of human rights groups and human rights activists. What we can do against this.
Ambassador, thank you.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for talking to us. Thank you for taking the time. Ali Al-Asawi, who is now the former ambassador, Libyan ambassador to India, resigned in the last few hours. Let's speak to Mohammed Toumi now. someone who was imprisoned in Libya for more than 18 years, used to be a pilot for Libya's Africa Airways, and he's live in Dubai for us. Thanks for your time. What's your feelings as you watch what a lot of people are saying is the end of this regime?
Hello, and what's my feeling? My feeling, I think it's like anybody's feeling. My people in my country, Libya, are being killed by some regime. I don't think there's a like regime in this regime in the history, in the whole history. Now he's shooting people, civilian people, Libyan people, by guerrillas. Most of them, if not all of them, are not Libyans, but guerrillas from Africa and other parts. He bought them by money, Libyan money, to kill people, shooting them by airplanes, by artillery, by heavy machine guns. What's going on is a real massacre. It couldn't happen in this time, in 21st century, and the world could not do anything. I'm calling all international institutions, I'm calling all human rights institutions, I'm calling all government to do something, whatever they can, to demonstrate in every part in the world. Every person has to do something, but because what's going on in Libya, what's happening in Libya now to Libyan people, it's something happening to a human being. I'm calling human beings.
Can I jump in there and just ask what happened to you? Because I introduced you as someone who was imprisoned in Libya for more than 18 years. What happened?
Yeah. Okay, what happened to me, whatever it was, it's nothing. It's nothing comparing with what's happening now. So it's, maybe I feel some shame to talk about myself and what happened to me and what I suffered, whatever it was.
Just to give us an idea of what life was like.
Okay, just an idea. I was a political prisoner. I'm a Libyan pilot. I was imprisoned without court, without any legal procedure for 18.5 years, exactly 4 months in prison in Libya. 4 years of them in a room. I didn't see the sun, I didn't see the sky, I didn't see nobody, just in the room for 4 years. After 4 years, I had the chance to go out for 2-3 hours a day to have some fresh air and to see some sunlight. Anyway, that was since 1984, exactly on the 14th of May, 1984, until the 4th of September 2002, when we were released, me and some of my colleagues, after we survived the massacre which was happened in the same place I was present, which is Muslim prison in Tripoli. That was in.
So hang on, let me jump in, because I don't want to lose the satellite time here. Given the way you were treated, as you've described it there, are you really surprised that this government, that this regime has chosen to